All right, so we forgot some stuff up at the airplane. So I guess somebody had to go on a motorcycle ride. I drew the short straw here, so I guess I get to enjoy this a little bit. We are the Farmer family, and we have been missionaries for most of our lives.
We've been on some pretty epic adventures, and we figured it was about time to take you along.
All right, guys, welcome back for another epic adventure. Today we've got some exciting stuff going on. I'm at the airport today. Today we're going to be flying out into the mountains to help a missionary be able to put in their solar system. They've got an old solar system, but it's quite a few years old and it's a little bit antiquated. So we're going to be flying out and we're going to help him install a whole new system. So come along and enjoy the ride. All right, so joining me on today's epic adventure is going to be Kevin, say hi, and Noah's coming along as well. So we'll put these boys to work and see if they can get something done.
I don't know what the peace sign was all about, but you know, it just seemed cool in the moment.
All right, guys, let's fire this up and get out of here. Woohoo! Leaving it. All right, so we made it up here to the airstrip. We're gonna load the airplane and haul everything down to the village. So we'll see you down there. All right, here we are. Rachel's mad skills showing us how well she ties everything down. We'll see if it survives the ride down to the village.
Through lots of experience.
Yeah.
How to do it. Yeah.
We'll see who gets to the village first.
You guys run, y'all.
We'll take the shortcut and you gotta go the long way. So.
Okay.
All right, guys, let's do this hike down to the village.
Yeah, man.
You can make it, Noah?
It's totally make it. It's downhill, so he'll be all right.
It's Kevin that I'm worried about.
I can just roll.
All right, these guys don't think I know where the trail is.
Yeah.
But I know these things.
It's not.
It's all downhill from here. That's all I know. I think we can make this.
Dead though.
Alrighty, there you can go. You see the village just in the distance there. Almost there. See if we can beat Rachel yet. All right, guys. See, after that nice hike in the woods, I told you I'd find the trail.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna be like the Israelites, 40 years wandering in the wilderness. I'm blaming you for getting eaten by jaguars.
As long as I can run faster than you, Noah. All right, so we're just rolling into town here. You can see behind me, this is the town's solar station. So this provides power to all the villagers that are around. When they first put it in, it worked for just a little bit, and then it went out, and it was out for, seemed like a couple of years. And just recently, they've got it up and running again. And so it's running well and providing power to the village. So we'll see what happens when the rains come in a couple months, if that station stays running or not. But often once it goes out, it could be weeks, months, maybe even a year before they get a technician up here to look at that station. So this is why the missionaries have their own solar power, is because that place could be out and could be out for quite a long time. So we're almost there. Okay, so here's the missionary's house. You can see up on top, she's got some solar panels, so we're gonna take those down. She's got a couple newer, bigger ones. We're gonna take those down and reinstall a whole new system for her. So hopefully when we leave here in a day or two, that place will look completely different. So here's what we got for their existing solar system. We got sun extender batteries. I've got 3 of those. And then we've got their DC breaker box. So this is coming out. This is the inverter they're running off of now. So that's gonna come out. Only thing staying is gonna be the Outback charger controller. Here, everything else is gonna come. We're gonna use the existing wires. So we've got to unwire everything and pull all of that out, and then I'll show you here shortly what all we're putting in. Okay, so here we got all the system laid out. We've got the Outback inverter here. We got 3 Battleborn batteries. We've got the Outback controller right there, and then this is going to be our DC breaker box. We're going to be replacing the old DC breaker box. We've got an AC breaker box right here. This will be our battery joiner box. All the batteries will come into this box first. And then I've got a box to plug the generator into. So this is what we got to do. Disconnect all the other stuff and then install all of this stuff and get it all wired up. So hopefully we'll be making quick work of this. Okay, I thought I'd show you some progress here before we get too much farther. Got the old systems out. The Battleborns are down here. They take up a whole lot less space than what was there previously. I got the main DC breaker box as kind of the hub of the system. And we just drilled a hole in the wall. So all of these wires that are running right here, we're going to run those inside of the wall and bring them out the hole right here to help clean up some of this mess. So that's where we're at for now. Stick along for some more updates. What we got going on outside. Here is the city power coming in from that solar plant that you guys saw on the hike in. We got that power routed in, goes through a surge protector, and then that power is going to go inside, and I'm going to connect that up to the inverter. So I'll give you an idea of what's going on right there. And then as well, this can also be plugged into a generator.
Okay, so I'm here on the roof, and we just installed the
the brackets, put solar panels on. Yesterday we took the old solar panels off and took the frame off. Today we put the frame on, we caulked the holes, and yeah, we're about to install a breaker box up here. Then we're ready to put panels on. Been up here for days. No water, no food. Okay. See, hundreds of pigs just walking by. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what to do. But I think it's going to come soon. The tacos are calling me. Day 256. I've learned how to communicate with the animals.
So as you see right here, we have the these are the brackets that the panels are going to go on, and then right here is where the
As you can see, right there is the brackets for the thing.
well, this is the final bracing right here and over there, just to give this a little more stability. As you can see, it'll move a little bit, so we'll give that a little bit more stability, and then basically we're ready to plug it in and flip the switch.
So now we're digging the trench to give power to a potential future office for native missionaries. And so yeah, right now we're digging the trench, as you can see, to get the power line to the office.
All right, so here we go. Final product. It's all done. Everything's wired in. Everything is going. So you can see, got our charger controller. It's hooked up to the solar panels up above. And you can see we're producing about 5 amps right now that is putting into the batteries, about 80 watts. The sun's going down. It's pretty low, so we're not getting a whole lot of sun right now. So here's our DC breaker box, and you can see the mess of wires we had to put in there. We have a battery box here. This goes down. Every one of our batteries comes wired into this box. This box here. Each battery has its own breaker, and then from there we got the power cables coming out. Here's the Outback inverter. That thing is a beast. It's all wired up. We have the city power coming into our AC breaker box. So we have that coming in, that feeds into the Outback inverter. And then we can select if we want to be off of the inputting AC coming from the village, or if we want to feed straight from our batteries. And so the controller here tells us what we have going on. Right now it's showing we just lost 80 watts coming in from the solar. There it's back. And it shows we're getting about 0.1 kilowatts, so 100 watts coming in from the village power. So there's the system all completed. It was a fun project to do. And now we just get to pack things up, clean it up, and head back home tomorrow morning. If you have any questions about the solar setup, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you on it. If you guys want to learn more about missionary life, check out episode 2, Missionary Life in a Mexican Village, to learn more about the missionaries and their life in this remote location.